Hello and welcome to Coin Lady Channel. Are we finally here? In all honesty, you guys are making me giddy. Why? That's why this March is the month to receive answers. I can't believe it, you guys. If this actually happens this month, the charts are going to melt or the crypto world will be in shock, and I can't wait for you to see it. Before we go into what's going to happen with the SEC case, let's get one thing out of the way. Chart, the CEO of Ripple, has issued a warning that the outcome of the upcoming XRP lawsuit will have fundamental effects on the cryptocurrency market. So if the SEC does win, you won't be saying anything. That's how all the maxes and whatever not men, the haters of Ripple and XRP, can't realize that if they lose, guys, it's game. Every coin in circulation is now worthless. Right. Some people are just born to be haters, and it's no surprise that they'd surface. Because of its centralization, XRP cannot be considered a true cryptocurrency. The SEC is suing them because of this. There is no overlap with any other true cryptos. Wow. In fact, there were quite a few positive responses. Right. Seriously, that's out of your mind. This group, though, is still naive, right? Some folks are suggesting right now, and I'm pretty confident these individuals are not guys, that not every other coin will have to disappear if the SEC wins. Right. Basically. So, all the naysayers should ultimately support Ripple and XRP. So, people, here we go. Its fair notice defense is strengthened by the recent filing of a compelling case by attorney Jeremy Ripple. It's authoritative because it was issued by the highest court in the land, and it says that average folks like you and me need to be told what the rules are before we're sued. That's right, you got it. Finally, we're off. That's where we'll be going now, down below. You haven't wavered from your goal of having a successful launch of XRP Clarity by March 30. What exactly did Jeremy, the attorney, say? Guys, reply, I've nailed the decisions, but flubbed the timing. But I'm making an effort in that direction. We're setting a March 30th deadline for the violins, gentlemen. Once again, XRP is poised to be defined. If XRP succeeds. My smile seems to have appeared out of nowhere. Speculating because we entered this case at the end of 2020. How? Right. Because XRP didn't have the bull run right or all-time high or new all-time high, folks. While every other damn crypto did, save for a few and a few others, Christmas was ruined not only in 2020, but in 2021 as well. Right. Keep in mind, though, that all of these coins are connected. Apparently this is the case. But hear me out. Let's begin. Approximately 57 pages of Judge Torres' order on the motions filed by the SEC and Ripple concerning the admissibility of expert testimony based on the file, and the law is pending. It's not a final decision yet, but it's a big step towards a summary judgment. Right. Very close. I mean, seriously, how close do you guys not view? But Fred, what do you even mean? A week? The span of a day, at least? According to Philin, we might expect a decision on both the experts and the summary judgment at the same time this month. That was quite logical and intuitive. It seems that a summary decision will be issued soon. Wow. Or perhaps Judge Torres has decided to dismiss this case first in an effort to coax the parties into a settlement at the 11th hour. Right. So, what exactly is going down here, fellas? The future of Ripple's settlement, or XRP, will become clear shortly. In a surprising turn of events, Judge Torres has ruled on the parties' applications to exclude expert testimony. So, no one is going to read all 57 pages of this right now. I mean, if you're interested, you can click the link I've provided below to learn more. In any case, it's a fiery viewpoint. If anything, this is disastrous for the SEC rather than Ripple. It was Ripple who did it. So, Ripple must have lost some ground, right? Bear in mind that at worst, they will receive a light punishment and be allowed to pay a fee and move on. Right. For the sake of XRP, some clarification. Now we're finally getting started. It was at first believed that Judge Torres had made a decision on the entire XRP lawsuit. So, guys, that's it. Just about now is a good time to halt and take a look at this. Right. Someone else in the XRP community will surely explain it to you. What I mean is, like, specifically guys, right? Check out everything, but be aware that it will take some time to read everything if you come down here, guys. And thus they are excluding testimony from the crucial SEC specialists. It makes sense. It was a really major one, this one. It looks like the biggest success was to the SAC in the sense that no one is allowed to discuss the goals of the investors. Interesting. Nonetheless, they have all earned a reputation for dependability in their fields. In the right context, both could be useful to the judge and jury. Let's listen to something steamy by XRP Resale now. I'm enjoying working through this list. On page 15, the court gives its very convincing reasoning for why neither the SEC nor Ripple will win on summary judgment and why some aspects of this issue will proceed to trial. Interesting. Right. Equal parts, then? The secondary is where I believe I will be right. Listen up, dudes, this is crucial. Right about the resale of XRP. If XRP is given the go-ahead or further information is revealed, what will happen next? Will people use it in their everyday lives? Will the bank start accepting it? Right? I mean, seriously, this is mind-boggling if you stop to consider it. This month, March, there is a wide variety of events happening this month. Why? Right. So, I was explaining why everything seemed to be happening this month, and I even hinted that maybe some answers will present themselves. Right. This month or the month before, gentlemen, we've discussed this. In other words, the end of the world is imminent if not this month. Let's keep our fingers crossed that this month is the right one. Do not forget to add the current year. Keep in mind, this month also marks the beginning of a brand new calendar year. Wow. Do you think that's cool? You people aren't even talking about if or when XRP will obtain clarification. Guess what will happen now that it has been deemed not to be a security? It will be the first asset or cryptocurrency to have a written ruling that it is not a security. So, what does that tell us? Can you predict what will happen to the XRP price? Organizing a graph, all right, you guys, you could just toss that thing through the glass or out the door. I'm willing to take legal advice from Jeremy now because I think what he has to say will truly set a new standard. After entering, he makes a declaration. The SEC has the burden of establishing that you actually expected to make money as a result of Ripple's efforts. Did you guys know that the reason you didn't make a purchase was because of Ripple? Right? The SEC's sole expert witness on the matter was recently disqualified by the judge. Okay, but how in the world is the SEC going to establish reasonable reliance now? Who will be testifying? I was musing aloud. Wow. Expert number one's first opinion as to what a reasonable XRP purchaser believed was challenged by the second defendants, who contended that his lack of a trustworthy methodology to support his judgment necessitated its exclusion. That's where we'll be going now, down below. Nobody. Right. I can't think of anyone, unless they plan to call in every single XRP purchaser ever to testify, which would then allow Ripple to do the same thing with its own XRP buyers saying the exact opposite. Guys. Wow. Right. The motion is similar to that of a swing set, going back and forth. If they bring in an XRP buyer on their own, Ripple will do the same in their own right. If you want to know why, just consider this a clown case, guys. I mean, how exactly is the state going to get involved in this case? Right. No, really, I mean that. People just don't get it. What do you think? No one. The purchase of XRP was never made with the expectation of making a profit through Ripple. When they say so, or when they make a public announcement of a business alliance, the price isn't even inflated by it. Exactly, folks. Right, the payment is on its way. Potentially good news for Ripple XRP Clarity. A mystery, to be sure. You guys just told me. Once you come down here, though, everything will change. Next, Jeremy, a lawyer, will provide an update. Apparently, the judge agrees with the third expert's assessment that Ripple's motives and efforts to affect XRP's price are important to the issue of reasonable expectation of profits, which I find to be a somewhat disappointing answer to my own query. Interesting. motives and actions taken by Ripple that could affect the XRP price. Keep in mind, though, that as Wolf mentioned above, XRP crypto is crypto. In essence, they have just received. The SEC is making stuff up as it goes along. People, does Ripple's announcement of a partnership ever trigger a price increase? Folks, it does not. Does that not sound insane to you? The motion to exclude expert number one's testimony submitted by Johnny Deaton Rebels is granted with respect to his first opinion regarding the perceptions of a reasonable XRP purchaser but is refused with respect to the remaining or remainder of his testimony. Prosecutor Torres don't even bother arguing that the people who hold XRPs don't matter. And if you scroll down, you'll see that the defendant was successful in their petition to exclude expert witness #4 from testifying regarding his third view concerning the potential threats to the XRP ledger should Ripple withdraw or vanish. What does this signify for the rest of his testimony? Do not forget that even a physical XRP ledger node exists. I'm assuming a bunker around that. I can't remember. Now you know that we can survive without Ripple. Because of what? To maintain 24/7 in the XRP ledger. Don't ever rest. Right, get real here. Nonetheless, Ripple will remain until the end of time. Also, XRP. That the XRP ledger could function without Ripple was demonstrated by the over 50 affidavits we provided from independent developers, and the Spend the Bits amicus brief we filed is, of course, not surprising. Those fellas are hot, right? Oh, wow. Thanks. This is Johnny Deaton. Does this provide any indication as to how much longer we have to wait for summary judgment? From where we are now, I highly doubt a significant delay is to be expected. It might happen as soon as tonight, or it might take a few weeks. Wow. I refuse to accept the possibility that these people are possibly later on tonight. Overnight. Don't take me seriously, guys, I'm only kidding. Or it could happen in a few weeks. Guys, it's almost time for summary judgment once more. It looks like this month will bring an end to all of these ridiculous antics, right? Guys, what do you think this could be? A mystery, to be sure. Let's get ready, because my anticipation is building. Wow. Honestly, I find it hard to believe. We could have discussed a few more details here, guys, but we'll have to save that for another time. But I trust you had fun, guys. Let's get ready to find out what the outcome of the Ripple versus SEC case is. No financial guidance, no financial counseling, no financial face-to-face interaction. It's all over today. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.